Hey yo, it's the bad guy, Zeke 4-0, back with a brand new episode of WWE Champions. It's been a long time coming. A whole year's worth of champions come and gone. 4 stars introduced, women introduced, but something is missing. Something is making champions feel truly incomplete right now. And that is content. When you really think about it, you only got so many options. You got the story mode, the road tour, which is a very lackluster story narrative, if I can put it lightly. But hey, it's a good place to go and get some top resources to help you get some milestones and events. Then you have your limited time tours, your class tours, your Dean's Daily for coins, your month long events, as well as your pay to play exclusive Kings Weekly VIP tour. Finally, you have Versus, which has been hit horrendously. You could still get in, rank up, get some tokens there, some coins there, go max out your fame rewards. But first, it was both men. Then they switched it to women first, men second. Now it's men again with a female partner second, but the tag counter is still shortened in time. So unless you have a solid 2 turning champion or a solid female to back you up to get things done, you're going to be getting screwed in versus as well. It is time that we have a new product. It is time that we have new content to the maximum that introduces new champions and allow us to expand our experiences in champions. And this could be done real easily. When you have a game like WWE Champions based on the WWE, World Wrestling Entertainment, that means you have a plethora of lore at your fingertips to use. There are multiple pay-per-views that have come and gone since Champions has been here, since WWE has been here. There is multiple opportunities here for something great to happen. So, this is what I'm just suggesting right now. You have your normal month-long events. Why don't we just start running 2 month-long events? Each month, you get 2 different events. You have your primary event, and then you have your secondary event. For instance, we got the Zombie Rush loop running right now. We could have easily had an Evolution event running alongside it because me personally, I feel the first ever women's pay-per-view is going to outshine Zombies. And you still could have introduced female champions as well as your Zombies, but people would have had a better choice and more reason, in a positive light to use their females instead of feeling like they're forced to. It would still at least give you a better option. You're working towards, Evolution event. I can easily build up my Nia Jax for that. I'll easily build up my Alexa for that. But when you present a zombie event and then you have male zombies and women zombies and feuds, it kind of gets confusing. So having a primary event and a secondary event would definitely help out in certain scenarios. And here's one idea right here. When it comes to champions, one thing they're never going to miss out on is the big 4 of WWE. WrestleMania, Survivor Series, SummerSlam, Royal Rumble. When it comes to WrestleMania, run a whole month-long event of WrestleMania, right? But on the last 2 or 3 weeks of it, introduce a Backlash event because Backlash usually followed WrestleMania right afterwards, where you had a bunch of rematches to, figure out where the storyline was going to go next. So that would be cool. When it comes to Survivor Series is the only month-long event where I feel it would be necessary for 5-team feuds for the simple fact of the classic 10-man tag matches that happen at Survivor Series. And when you're doing Survivor Series, you could easily introduce, wink, wink, hint, hint, DX, NWO. Well, I can either do the Survivor Series event, or I can do the DX and NWO event. Gives people options. Then when it comes to the Royal Rumble could be a month-long event where you literally are going to do these events so you can acquire the milestone reward of Blitz tickets, Royal Rumble Blitz tickets. A Royal Rumble Blitz would make sense. 30 challengers. And to make it more interesting, you can only use the characters, champions that were former Royal Rumble winners. So that will make it intriguing. And plus, depending on the difficulty that is set for it, more than likely there will be 3 stars and 4 stars. If you get all the way through, you get some guaranteed prizes, guaranteed top quality prizes, like, maybe 6K in diamonds. Maybe you get a bunch of headliner chip pulls. Maybe you get some guaranteed 4-star tokens, or even maybe you get 400 to 800 shards for each run of top tier champions. But it's a possibility. Another event that needs to be shown love in the best way is the King of the Ring. The King of the Ring could easily be a new version of the Blitz, but higher difficulty, but greater reward. And a great way to introduce brand new champions. You could easily introduce William Regal from King of the Ring. You could easily introduce King Booker from the King of the Ring. And more than likely, people would go hard to get these event exclusive champions, especially if you know how much you like them or how much of an important role they played in your time growing up watching wrestling. It's all up to you. Throwbacks such as Unforgiven, In Your House, Judgment Day, Armageddon, New Year's Revolution. These could all be pivotal pay-per-view month-long events that could run along any of the pay-per-views of today. ECW One Night Stand, a great opportunity to do an ECW only Blitz, a great opportunity to introduce more ECW characters. There's just so much that's going on in WWE history that champions should be capitalizing on this. There could easily be an introduction of new perks, but the perks are designed as championship belts, and you can bring those in with Night of Champions. You can bring back Night of Champions for a month-long event, and the milestones are the different belts, and you can put these belts on your different champions, and each belt gives someone a different bonus. So you gain the World Heavyweight title belt as a training item. You equipped it to a champion, maybe like Triple H or Batista, Undertaker, and maybe they get a boost in gem damage, move damage, and health. Maybe you get the WWE title as a training item, and you equipped it to, like, let's say, AJ Styles or Seth Rollins, and it gives them a boost of +3 towards all their MP. And those belts could be used for anybody. The thing is, you got so much opportunity here, and I don't want to see it wasted. Taboo Tuesday, a great opportunity to have a little bit of fun. Taboo Tuesday and Cyber Sunday, two great ways to get the community's thoughts and opinions. Who would you like to see us give out as a free champion at 1-star, 2-star? Everyone vote. Whoever gets the most votes, that's the champion that everybody gets. If you wanted to go somewhere else with it, that would be a great opportunity to introduce, let's say, I don't know, Eric Bischoff. Eric Bischoff would come into the game. We already got Shane. We already got Vince. Why not bring Steph? I'm sure she's coming as well. Bring in Eric Bischoff. And this is what champions needs to realize. You got these pay-per-views from WWE. You even have the WCW and ECW pay-per-views. These are multiple opportunities to make the game fun, make our attention be locked in, and know that, hey, hard work's going to pay off. You don't got to spend a bunch of mad money on each one of these zombies. We got the Evolution Tour here. You do enough of the runs here, you get Riot Squad, and you get, Mandy Rose and Sonya Deville from this exclusive month-long event, from this Evolution event, just by running it and doing it every single week. Boom, you got a couple free champions. We don't want you stressing over here about, having to drop thousands upon thousands to try to get Asuka or Ronda. Here's China. People wanted her in the game. Boom, here's China. Or giving us an opportunity to unlock China or other champions and other opportunities. It'd be cool to see a 6-man tag situation be introduced in the story mode of the road. Even knowing that you have one 6-man tag match in the road, it lets me think maybe they're going to have an event later on where they introduce it. Maybe this becomes a new part of the meta, and we get to do 2 tags, and you can do your regular tag team matches, your mixed match tag team matches, and 6-man tag team matches, or women. It's just the point of expanding on what is truly given right here to you. There is so much here that champions could use to capitalize and make things better, and that's all I want them to do. And apologies for it saying 2015 down there. Obviously, it's not 2015, but the point is, we have enough content from WWE that I don't think WWE would have an issue with champions bringing that into the game. I don't think there would be an issue with there being a King of the Ring tournament popping up every couple months. I don't think there would be an issue with running a 30-man Royal Rumble Blitz. I don't think it would be an issue to feature certain skins for exclusive champions for different pay-per-views. This is just an opportunity to expand, bring in more players, and also take care of those that have been holding it down for you, because we want to be building and not losing. But inevitably, it is up to champions. It's up to Scopely. It is up to Kung Fu Factory to come together and piece this together to make the ultimate masterpiece. But hopefully our voices are heard. So I want you to leave your thoughts down in the comments below. There's so many opportunities here with the pay-per-views that are presented. There's so many past pay-per-views. There's so many throwback pay-per-views and events that we could pay homage to and get content for. We should be getting some crazy updates in the future, and the developmental team needs to step it up, or we're going to be stepping away, and we don't need that. But know this: bad times don't last, but bad guys do. Just leave your thoughts in the comments below. Leave your thoughts. Share this video. Hopefully our voices get heard, because legit, when you look at how many pay-per-views WWE has, how many pay-per-views they've had, and as well as the WCW, the ECW, no matter where you go, there's going to be content that could be used to give everyone an opportunity to benefit and move forward and prepare for better events and get their rosters in proper place. So with that being said, family first, royalty always. Crowned Arizona. Crown ones, they don't want none. Tier 56, Tier 61 coming, and the top is calling. Peace. And remember, content is key.